Hello everybody, and what an absolutely lovely day to jump off a stainless steel statue. So, we're in the town centre again. It's Monday morning as I'm videoing this, Monday the 21st of June, and the sun has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. So we're going to go and take a little walk through some different streets because there's one or two things that we just need to point out on our way past. And I've just been to Vintro Lounge, which is this one here, the old Pizza Express, for a meeting with somebody. So she's just been telling me some bits and bobs of information, one of which was apparently the guy that owns number 5 also owns a cafe on Burley Street, and that's the way that we're going to go next. So I hope you're feeling well and tickety-boo on this beautiful day. It's getting its warm weather mind on, ready for a nice, lovely summer. There's all kinds of interesting things happening. So, what do we know today? Well, we know that testing is going to start next week on the tram line on Talbot Road. I got my wires a little bit crossed actually because I thought it was this week, so I was all excited. Thinking that I was going to end up being able to see trams on Talbot Road, and then I realised I've got the wrong date. It's next week. So we'll go and have a wander around there and see what's happening on Talbot Road. So this is Burley Street behind this white van. Oh, West Coast Rock Cafe. Let's wave at Robert. I told him the other day that I was going to put him on our list for a Let's go and say hello to him. Good morning. I'm not here for a taste test. I'm just saying hello.
Hi, is that Darren?
Didn't realise he was on the phone. I told him the other day I was going to put him on my list for a taste test. So the one down here, the guy that owns number 5, is the Pepper Mill. Let's go and see which one it is. And then we'll go, in fact I think we'll go right on whatever this road's called where the council is. And we'll go and have a look at Talbot Road. That's what I'm trying to say. Pepper Mill's just down here. So unfortunately there's quite a few closed shops on Burley Street, but and it's interesting as well that most of them are on the shady side of the road. But the ones that are the Pepper Mill. So Burley Street's actually a lovely place to sit in the sun and enjoy a nice cup of tea. These big silver things perform a sound and light show. So this is the Pepper Mill. So this is the one that's owned by the guy that has the number 5, and they're wanting staff. So if anybody wants a job, there's where you can get one. So you can, obviously the sun moves as the day wears on, so you can sit here and enjoy watching people pass. Quite a few little shops. Can you just see the top of the tower poking above the old BHS building? Don't forget, that's a taxi. Don't forget the whole of this block around Church Street and West Street is buses only. So you really don't want to get a ticket because there's bus lane cameras around here. So that's just a reminder for anybody that's not been since they were installed. I think it was April, sometime like that, when they were turned on. Just a few weeks, so it's relatively new. This is the old town hall building, and this morning we've just missed it. It's Armed Forces Week this week, and we've just missed it, but this morning they did a flag raising ceremony on the front of the town hall, so I'm expecting when we get round the front of the building to see the flag flying. So the trams. This is the new Premier Inn on the site of the old Yateses. Can't get it all in on my little screen. This is Clifton Street. So the trams. This is Talbot Square. And if you've been watching Visit Fylde Coast for long enough, you will know that we've got a new tramway extension. Well, frankly, you should know anyway, because it's been much talked about and it's been going on for a while. So at the top of Talbot Road, just opposite Sainsbury's, there's a new tramway terminus going to be opened, not until next year, not until 2023. It's got a little while to go yet before it's finished. So this is the new tramway. There's a tram there just turned up. Bob on queue. I think they want their Talbot Square sign straightening up a little bit as well. So they're starting testing the trams. Week commencing the 27th of June for a week. And the tramway is going to come up Talbot Road, round that corner there where you can see the tracks come round, and it comes all the way up Talbot Road and joins up to the tramway terminus, which is right at the side of North Pier. So the idea is that you can come off a train and then you can travel whichever way you want to go. That's a way up to Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, Blackpool South, Squires Gate, or that's a way to Cleveland's, Fleetwood, etc. So now they've done all this bit, they've put these poles and lines are all brand new. So this is all being installed, so they've got to test it and make sure that all the points and all the cables and everything that they've done all work properly. And work properly with a sort of a proper timetable. So every 10 minutes next week, between 10 and 3, from Monday the 27th of June, there will be trams running up and down here. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to watch. And they are not open to the public. Do not try to get on a tram. You will be disappointed. The traffic's going to be open as normal. The junction's going to be open as normal. There's not going to be any road closures, and it's all to check timings and check that the system works as they've built it. Because you probably know that there's one or two already being up and down Talbot Road, just to test the electric flows, I suppose. But this is when the proper testing starts proper. So it's all exciting stuff. It'll be really good, that. And here's two little artistic tram benches. That's a brush carriage. And this one's got Omo written on the side of it, and I didn't know until I asked. Apparently Omo, there, it's not an old washing powder. It stands for one man operated. You didn't know that, did you? And this is the young girl that is the new statue. She's worn quite well. She's been here, I don't know, perhaps about 9 months, something like that. She's been here quite a while, and it's modelled. It's 3D modelled on a real life girl from Blackpool. The sun shines lovely. So that's that little bit. Oh, that's a bit blowy. I think I might need to put my cardigan on. I'm nesh. Time for a spot of souvenir shopping. I'm just going to pop in this shop. I've been hunting for seaside postcards, which is another story altogether. I don't know if you've ever been in these shops on the seafront, but I love these shops. And this is a particularly nice one, and I got quite a surprise when I went in the front door. So I thought I'd share it with you. Number one, Bannerford Pie Rock. I'm going to come back for some of that. I'm going to come back for some of that in a minute. But they've got all kinds of usual sort of Blackpool souvenirs, sweets, drinks, all that kind of stuff. And then, as I walked through, I thought this was a mirror at this wall here. I thought it was a mirror, and then I realised that it's actually the shop that's going straight through and out onto Banquet Street at the back. So I thought I'd just point that out, because I've walked past the other end of this and I thought it was just a shop that sold bath bombs and smelly things and whatnot. I've got absolutely no idea. So I'm going to show you where we are. So you can, number one, cut through, and number two, you can get what you want. It's a lovely shop, it's immaculately clean. There you go. Banquet Street. Banquet Street and Blackpool Tower. And the things you find out when you look. So last Thursday, I was in Blackpool and I told you that the little Victoria Street Market temporary shop was closing, and it's closed now and it's empty. This is it, look. That one there. And the guys that have moved have done a fabulous job. Look at this then. Look at this for a Bobby Dazzler. Well, you think you've been here forever. You think you've been here forever. You've performed a miracle. That's really good. That's a snug little shop, that. Well done to everybody for managing that. You'd think they'd been here forever, wouldn't you? Well done, Val.
I know, just don't look in that corner.
Just don't look in that corner. Right, well, look at these lovely tutus.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd been here forever.
It's all right,
To say that last Thursday you were in complete chaos, you've performed a miracle. Well done. Hats off to you all. So you can come in here and you can find everything that you want from the Abingdon Street guys. So how's your nerves?
They're getting better.
You're calming down, are you?
calming
You're remembering
down.
to breathe?
Once I get to Wednesday and I'm off.
Right. Oh, well, 2 days. The countdown begins. The countdown begins, but at least you can get all your stuff. Well done, guys. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. So I think they've done exceptionally well. Because if you remember, oh goodness me, she looks a bit legless, doesn't she? She looks a bit legless. If you remember, they were packing up. They were packing up in here and it's empty. It's empty and done. Signs down, ready for a new tenant. So, you know how I'm very, very nosy. Well, the other day, I was walking from the beach down there, past the sides of the New Sands venue, and I noticed that Shoezone's having a refit, which is not what I was going to tell you. I noticed that Coronation Rock had got papers up in the window. And I never walk past a notice. I never walk past a notice unless I've had a look at it to see what it says. So apparently it's going to be sweets at masterhenrys.co.uk, which tells me that Coronation Rock Company is going to be a Master Henry sweet shop, which is what the sweet shop is inside the Hounds Hill. You see, I'd make a good Sherlock Holmes, wouldn't I? I'd make a really good Sherlock Holmes. Let's go stick our nose in the door at Shoezone and see what they're doing. Because you've got to look at these things. You've got to look at these things and see what's happening around you. Oh, goodness me. That looks serious, doesn't it? Wow. Goodness, that looks serious.
Very serious.
That looks very serious. Good luck. Goodness me, they're definitely having a fettle, aren't they? And now we're going to go and have a look in TK Maxx. and see what they've got. Now then, we've moved down to North Pier. I've also filmed a Fish and Chip Friday video while I've been in Blackpool today, so you'll have to come back for that one. And this is pudding. Although I must admit it is sorbet, not ice cream, so there's got to be less calories in it. But I'm ever so thirsty and I just need something else, so let me have a taste. That's lovely. That's really nice. So we'll make this intro quick and then I can eat it before it melts. So it's also Armed Forces Week this week, and you can just see here on the town hall that the flags are flying. There's been a flag raising ceremony this morning, so we're going to go to the cenotaph. I'll turn this way and then you can see it. We're going to go to the cenotaph and I'm going to tell you what's happening during Armed Forces Week this week. So I'll just eat this before it melts. That was nice. That was very nice. In fact, I've been sitting in the absence of a bench. I've been sitting on this little tramway sign here, swinging my legs and eating my cornet. So you can see the flags are fluttering up there. Look, on the top of the town hall. And there's been a flag raising ceremony, as I said this morning, at it was 10:30 or 11 o'clock, something like that this morning. 10:30 because I was in a meeting, otherwise I would have gone. So Armed Forces Week honours veterans and military personnel, cadets and everybody that's associated with the armed forces, and celebrates those of the past, the present and the future. And we've done a full video in the past about the War Memorial and the cenotaph. So I thought, given the fact that I was perambulating in this direction, I thought it would be nice to do the information about the events this week from here. So there's even a blue plaque, look, on the post. So it's been held in Blackpool annually every year since 2006, obviously with a break for COVID. And the week kicked off on this morning, Monday the 20th, at the town hall. Fylde Memorial Arboretum. There's a service on the 24th of June from 11 till 12:30 with the Fylde ex-service liaison committee. On the 25th of June, it's National Armed Forces Day, and that's being celebrated from 10:04 at Blackpool Airport at Hangar 42, which is the Spitfire Visitor Centre. And they've got various activities ongoing which are going to focus on the RAF in World War II, especially the ground crews and the air crews serving in the RAF from Squires Gate. Memory of our glorious dead. And then right here on Sunday morning there is a service and a parade, Sunday the 26th of June, and that's from 10:30 a.m. at the War Memorial, and it's a service of veterans, cadets, serving military, family and friends, so everybody will be gathering here. And that's followed by a big parade, so that'd be fabulous if you want to watch it and cheer them all along. It's a lovely little spot down here. It's quiet and contemplative. And then on the 23rd of June, Coral Island is offering veterans a free carvery meal, but that must be booked in advance. Blackpool Football Club Community Trust is holding various events, and on the 22nd of June, I think that's Wednesday, is it not? Martin Institute is holding an evening of entertainment, and if you look on the front page of our Live Blackpool website, which is liveblackpool.info, you'll get the link with all the information for that. So there you have it. That's what's happening during Armed Forces Week. And did you know that the Comrades Club on Adelaide Street, as was, which it's now been demolished, it suffered a fire, like so many Blackpool buildings do. It was one of the forerunners of the British Legion. There you go, there you see. So our next stop today is a new video. Our next stop, and possibly our last stop, is a new video which you'll need to watch separately, and it's all about the crazy golf, which is just around this corner. So if you've subscribed and you've hit the little bell for notifications, and you've given this video a like, and you've done all that signy uppy stuff, you'll get an alert when we put the crazy golf video online, so you can have a good laugh at me missing everything. So I will see you shortly. I will see you in the next video from a lovely, warm, slightly breezy Blackpool seafront. We will see you soon. Bye for now.